YouTube, what's good, man? This is your guy Manny, and this is Talking Sports with Manny. Support your boy, merch store. Get you some merch. We got some good stuff going. Oh man, I got the little whatchamacallit background thing. But anyways, yeah. Support your boy, cop some merch. Got to get on here and adjust my green screen stuff. Oh yeah, I still had this on my green screen stuff. So yeah, let me get that out the way. All right, so now when I show this, nothing else pops up. But yeah, go ahead and support your boy. Merch is nice, merch is fresh. I'm gonna drop the link to the merch store underneath this, but kind of wanted to get on here and talk about Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is one of the best prospect wide receivers available, and the more and more that I check him out, the more and more I fall in love with what he brings to the table. But wanted to talk about Xavier Collins. Just seen some reports that he has picked up some weight. He is now at 270 pounds. After talking to Adam Aniba, he's telling me that um, Xavier Collins is probably prepping to be a 3-4 linebacker, which is disappointing because he is the linebacker that I wanted after Micah Parsons. And now that Micah Parsons is probably going to get picked way before 19. But if Micah Parsons is there around 13, 14, I would definitely trade up to go get him. Xavier Collins was my consolation prize in 19. Now that he's at 270, um, football team might as well just go ahead and draft me. You know what I'm saying? But now that he's at 217, I mean 270, he's out of the question now. He doesn't fit what we like to do. Adam Aniba mentioned Nick Bolton as his number two LB um after what's his name? After Parsons. And for me, I like Jamin Davis. I like Jamin Davis out of Kentucky. At this point, you can definitely trade down and still get one of these linebackers late first round. Um, Now you have options. You can definitely go OT, you can go tackle. And then at pick 51, possibly get a guy like Nick Bolton. I think that's kind of where he's going right now, mid to late second round. Jabril Cox is still out there. So you'll be able to get a linebacker for sure that fits what we like to do. And who knows? Maybe the team decides, you know what, the guys that we wanted are gone or don't fit the system anymore. We might go linebacker at in the third round. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, like I said, I wanted to get on here and talk Elijah Moore. I'm gonna pull up some highlights, talk about what Elijah Moore brings to the table. Um, the more and more I watch this guy, the more and more I like this guy. He's a true slot, but he can do so much. He can do so much, and the team does. They do preach versatility. You know what I'm saying? That's what the team preaches. But like I said, I like what this guy brings to the table. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna share my screen and show you guys Elijah Moore. Click on YouTube highlights. All right, here we go. Make this full screen. Hit play. Dude is legit, man. Like for real, for real. Mm. He kind of gives me Odell Beckham vibes. Is anybody else seeing that? Odell Beckham Jr. type player? Maybe that's just me. It's like when he gets the ball in his hands, man, he becomes electric. So last season he had 86 receptions, 1,193 yards receiving and 8 touchdowns. He averaged 13.9 yards per catch. So very, very solid wide receiver. Look at that route. It's a simple go route from the slot position. Nice. Wow. This guy's gonna be a legit superstar. I know people look at the 5'9" frame and say, can he really win those 50-50 balls on the outside? He's 185 pounds. He's not a small guy. He's not a small guy by any means. Mm, great hands, good route runner. Oh yeah, he can run the ball too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, if he's available at 51, this just might be a guy that you might want to grab. I'm just saying. Forget that 5'9" frame. I like Rondell Moore as well, but Elijah Moore, man, all these Moores out here. Yeah, yeah, he's legit. He's legit. Ooh, ooh. Now on this particular play, that gave me Debo Debo vibes. Oh no, that celebration at the end was hilarious. But oh no. But yeah, man, that's Elijah Moore. Hope you guys enjoy that. Like I said, he the more and more I watch this guy, the more and more I want this guy on the squad. So his freshman year, didn't play that much. Had 36 receptions for 389 yards, 2 touchdowns. His second year, which is 2019, he got to play a little bit more. He had 67 receptions, 850 yards receiving, 6 touchdowns. And then now, you're talking 86 receptions, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns, and he had a long of 91. So what that tells me is he's a playmaker. You put the ball in his hands. He's a guy that can hit, uh, 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 you know, big strides and everything. Says too rich at 51. Said Jonathan Adams Jr. is who I like later in the draft. So you don't think Elijah Moore is worth a 51? Is worth 51? I feel you, but I feel like this guy can definitely be a star. Especially you get this guy on a rookie deal. By the time it's time to pay a guy like this, then Curtis Samuels probably transitions on to a new team. But yeah, I like Elijah Moore. There's like this receiving class is so deep. It's so deep, and you might be right. You might be right. Elijah Moore might be too rich for 51. He might be, but I see this guy going in the first round. Honestly, imagine him on a team like Green Bay. I think he can eat. I think he can eat, man. I don't know what it is. I'm just getting OBJ type vibes, man. When I watch this guy, I mean, let me look up OBJ for a second. And I don't know if you guys are Odell Beckham fans or not, but one thing that we can't deny is that OBJ can play. OBJ can play. So OBJ, he's a little bit taller. He's 5'11", and he weighs a little bit more. He's 198 pounds. So, but for some reason, I just see that OBJ type style of play where you get the ball in his hands and he can take it the distance. He runs crispy routes. He has great hands. Um, I forgot where OBJ went in the draft this year. Probably first round, if I'm not mistaken. I think he went first round. But like I say, Elijah Moore. Draft is deep though. Rondell Moore is another guy that I like a lot. Um, and when you see these smaller guys, people like to label them as slot wide receivers. I think they're more than slot wide receivers. This guy's a playmaker. He's a playmaker. I don't think he has a position. You can play him outside. You can play him inside. Even with his 5'9" frame, his frame does not scare me at all. I think he's going to be a really, really nice receiver. Probably not at 51. I would love to have him at 51. I think this is a draft that you got to go ahead and grab a bona fide wide receiver. You can't say because we have wide receivers that you're not going to draft one. So he's definitely a guy that I want to scoop up for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about the whole situation, man. There's plenty of guys in the draft for sure. Plenty of guys in the draft. I like Elijah Moore. I like Rondell Moore. I love Rashad Bateman. A lot of people are saying that Rashad Bateman at 19 is crazy. Um, it might be crazy. You can possibly trade back into the 20s and get a Rashad Bateman. But I think the team's needs at 19, you definitely need an OT. You need a linebacker. And you also need a free safety. I think the best situation for the team is to trade back and acquire as many picks as possible. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, talk about Elijah Moore, talk about his explosion, his explosiveness, and what he can do with the ball in his hands. We got a live show tonight at 9:30 p.m. Be sure to join us. We're talking everything draft, everything Washington football. Got some great topics for you guys tonight. Hope you guys show up and show out and continue to support. Once again, this is your boy Manny. We're talking sports with Manny, host of the Back Row Redskins show. I love y'all and I'm out. Peace.